August 22, 2025. Daily Bread. Passage: Acts chapter 10 verse 1 to 16. Key verse: verse 15. Title: Peter's Vision. At Caesarea there was a man named Cornelius, a centurion of what was known as the Italian cohort. A devout man who feared God with all his household, gave alms generously to the people, and prayed continually to God. About the 9th hour of the day he saw clearly in a vision an angel of God come in and say to him, "Cornelius." And he stared at him in terror and said, "What is it, Lord?" And he said to him, "Your prayers and your alms have ascended as a memorial before God. And now send men to Joppa and bring one Simon who is called Peter. He is lodging with one Simon, a tanner, whose house is by the sea." When the angel who spoke to him had departed, he called 2 of his servants and a devout soldier from among those who attended him. And having related everything to them, he sent them to Joppa. The next day, as they were on their journey and approaching the city, Peter went up on the housetop about the 6th hour to pray. And he became hungry and wanted something to eat, but while they were preparing it, he fell into a trance, and saw the heavens opened and something like a great sheet descending, being let down by its 4 corners upon the earth. In it were all kinds of animals and reptiles and birds of the air. And there came a voice to him, "Rise, Peter, kill and eat." But Peter said, "By no means, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean." And the voice came to him again a second time, "What God has made clean, do not call common." This happened 3 times, and the thing was taken up at once to heaven. Daily Bread Message. To be a centurion in the Italian regiment would usually mean one would be regarded as an enemy and oppressor of Israel. However, Cornelius was devout and God-fearing. He gave generously to those in need and prayed to God regularly. God heard Cornelius' prayer and sent an angel to tell him to find Peter, who was in nearby Joppa and staying with Simon the tanner. God wanted Cornelius to meet a believer who could lead him to Jesus. Cornelius was obedient to God. He also had a trusting relationship with his 2 servants and a devout soldier, who went to find Peter. While Cornelius' men were approaching, Peter was on the roof praying. God gave him a vision of all the traditionally unclean animals for a Jew not to eat. Yet a voice from heaven commanded him to get up, kill, and eat. This horrified Peter, who was so conditioned to think of these creatures as unclean. Yet God insisted. He wanted to challenge Peter's deep, culturally conditioned prejudice, which was a barrier for bringing the gospel to the Gentiles. Prayer. Father, forgive my prejudices. Please help me to change my mindset to be like yours and see people with your vision. One word. What God has made clean.